All right. Hey, welcome back, folks, to another edition of Somewhere Downrange, and wonder what's going to happen today. Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Got a cow in the background talking to us. I think maybe she might be a little lonely. I don't know. Go ahead, sing out, honey. Anyway, figured I'd just come out and do a little fun video today. Shoot something I hadn't shot in forever. And that little something happened to be the Browning lever action 44 mag carbine with the 19.5 inch barrel, actually, in 44 mag, baby. And let me tell you, whoo, she's a slick old gun. She's a fun gun, but if you'll notice, yes, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Stand by. Come on, just don't walk on the camera. Here, Kip. Here, Kip. Hut. Get out of here. And do not go behind the backstop. It's dangerous back there. Jesus Christ on a crutch. Alrighty. Anyway, got this little lever gun here, and we're going to be testing out a few loads today. I've got 4 different loads. Got some PMC 44 special 180 grain jacketed hollow point. Got some PMC 44 mag jacketed hollow point. I've got 2 sets of my favorite hand loads, some Hornady XTP 180 grain. And I've also got some, you don't find them much anymore. I think they discontinued the bullets. Some Hornady 265 grain, flat jacketed. Come on, Lurl. Hey, Kip. Hey, Kip. Go on, get it. Go on. We're shooting a movie here. Oh. Jeez. One cow all by herself. Do not go behind the backstop. Stand by. Anyway, the intro part we're not shooting right now. Hell with her. She'll walk out of the backside of it. Yes. You might have noticed this. You say, Brad, that's just a little 44 mag lever gun. It can't kick that hard. Well, it really doesn't kick that hard, but it's got a steel butt plate and a sharp curve. And let me tell you something. I plan on shooting close to 70 rounds today. I think I'll do that in the most comfortable way possible. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and spin the camera angle around. I've got 4 targets up there on the backboard, 25 yards. And you say, 25 yards, Brad, that's not very far away. Well, let me tell you something. I really am curious as to what these loads do, and if they don't work well at 25 yards, they're not going to be worth a shit at any better distance, I'll tell you that. So let's go ahead and get the camera angle spun around, get it on those targets. We'll get some ammo in this puppy, and make a little noise. What do you say? Stand by. Alrighty. We've got 5 rounds of the PMC 180 grain 44 special, and old girl decided to come walking up here. Go away, cow. Don't talk that shit to me. You just go on. Get. You're in a dangerous spot right now. Get the hell out of here. God almighty. One of them, all by herself. Bag full of milk. Alright. PMC 180 grain jacketed hollow points, and we're going for that top left target. Now, I don't know if this is sighted in for them or not, so stand by and we'll find out. Good job, Brad. That was a beautiful squeeze. The gun never moved. That's a fairly pleasant round to shoot. Do that all day. Like shooting a 22. Alright, stand by. Let's throw some 180 grain PMC magnums in it and see how she does. Be right back. Alrighty. Now, as you might have noticed, even 44 specials at 25 yards running a little high. My point of aim was literally setting the orange bull center straight on top of the front post. So on these magnums, I'm going to go ahead and use a point of aim just at the bottom of the black diamond, and hopefully they'll print on the paper. All right, 5 rounds, PMC, 180 grain, jacketed hollow point, 44 mag. Let's see what we see. Boy, you know when you set them off. Alright, now that was the center target. On the far right hand upper target, we're going to run some 180 grain Hornady jacketed hollow point 44 mags of my my own home brew. Let's find out what they do. I can feel the difference, I can tell you that. Alright, stand by. We're going to throw another load in. Alright, now we got some of the Hornady discontinued 265 grain jacketed flat points, and I'm running these puppies a little hot, around 1750. Now, as you noticed on the 44 mags, even though they hit about the same altitude on the target, my point of aim on those last 2 loads, both times, was right down there at the bottom of the diamond. So we're going to use that same hold on this target. See what we can find out. Let's check it out. Stand by. You can feel the difference in that one. Let you know it. All right, let's see what we got. Stand by. All right, now let's recap. 44 specials, my aim point was setting this dot right on top of the front sight, and they were just a little high and tending just a shade left. With the 44 mag and the same grain weight, I used the same hole. We're up here. Down here was my point of aim. Same thing for my hand loads. My point of aim was here. Everything's still kind of tending a little left. These are grouping just a little bit lower than the PMC were, but the group is tighter. Then we loaded in them 265s, and I started out with my point of aim right here at the bottom of the diamond, and that's exactly where I hit. Now you'll notice there was a pause at the last shot, and I'm pretty sure that's that one right there, because I raised my point of aim up to set that on top of the sight. A review of the footage will tell me if that is truly what happened, or if that was an errant shot, and even when I changed it still went somewhere else. But that's looking pretty good, and the 265s appear to have a tendency to say a little bit straighter left and right, so that's pretty cool. All right, and they didn't do a bad group. If this is my last shot, it would have fallen right in with the rest of them, so that wouldn't have been a bad group at all. All right, that's enough of this punching holes in paper stuff. Let's go ahead, get to a different spot, set a different camera angle, and find us something a little bit noisier to shoot at. What do you say? Stand by. All right, we got some 44 specials loaded up. Now we're going to run the steel plates, and we're going to run them in this order. We're going to go left to right, one shot each, back to the left, from right to left, one shot each, and then one shot each again, left to right, and the 10th round back on the left silhouette plate. And see the difference in speed and recovery time between specials and magnums. That's a fun load to shoot. Just off his right shoulder. Now let's see the difference when we shoot some magnums in that configuration. Alrighty, now we got some mags in. See if we can see the difference in recovery time and the energy delivered to the plate when we smack it. Woo! Rings up, puppy. Hot! Woo! You can tell they're there. Stand by. Alrighty now. We're back to the specials. This time it's going to be 3 rounds in a row on each plate. 10th round on the far left. Just over his right shoulder. Oh well, he was already dead. All right, let's see what the magnums do. Stand by. Alrighty then. Now we got us some 180 mags. Let's see how they rock it, and if there's much of a time difference between shots. she moves them. Owed you that one. Woo, baby. Maybe 11 gun, but it's a badass little lever gun, huh? All right, how about some hydrostatic shock test? Stand by. All righty, hey. What would shooting a 44 mag rifle be without a little hydrostatic shock test? Now, you'll notice we got 5 soda jugs set up over there. It's going to give us a good idea of what kind of energy we get with these 180 XTPs. Off to the left, you might observe your common everyday garden variety watermelon. This one problem with it. When I went to Walmart to pick up the jugs this morning, bright and early, I was looking at those. I thought, oh man, it's going to be hot this afternoon, and I think I might like one. And a lady was walking by. She said, don't get that. And I said, what? She said, I got one yesterday. It's the nastiest watermelon I ever ate. I'm not saying that Walmart's responsible for that. I'm just saying that's where I got it. I looked at the sticker. It ain't even grown in this country. No wonder it tasted bad to her. So I'm not normally in the habit of shooting good produce, but according to word of mouth, there's no waste here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. I don't normally shoot perfectly good food, but I kind of am curious. I can at least do my civic duty and save at least one person, or maybe two, from having the horrible experience of eating a watermelon they thought was going to be really refreshing and tasty and sweet, and turned out to be crap. Stand by. Ooh. All right, stand by. Well, I'll see if I can get him on the ground. I can see that Mountain Dew right over it. What do you say we show that watermelon some love? Well, as luck would have it. Literally must have been a millisecond before I pulled the trigger. For some reason, the camera decided to go ahead and shut itself down and take a rest. I don't know. Man, I tell you, sometimes plans just don't work out. But one thing's for sure, without a doubt, that 44 mag 180 XTP. You should have seen it. It was awesome. It was pretty. But you've seen it before. Kentucky Ballistics does it all the time. Anyway, stand by for a little after action. Alright folks, seeing as how the camera decided to go south on us and foobar on the watermelon, let me offer up this consolation. The strawberry pop will not survive the day. You guys have fun. Alrighty then. Technical difficulties aside, geez, that was so pretty. That watermelon was so pretty. I thought, I was sitting there watching their, little scene little cut scene that's on the camera monitor, and it's like, show that little watermelon some love, and I get panned around to it. Gone. Don't know where it went. I don't know if I had a static charge that made the camera stop or what. I don't know. Anyway, I had fun, and I got to burn a lot of 44 Magnum today. Something I hadn't done in a while. And I don't feel the worse for wear. Thank you to the mag pad. y'all can give me a hard time if you want, but 63 years old, broken shoulders, broken collarbones, broken ribs on both sides of my body. Nah, I ain't gonna hurt myself. I don't have to. I'm manly enough around the house. But you did see that these little carbines do a pretty damn good job, and when you get on a soda jug with them, you get a good example of what kind of hydrostatic shock pressure is available in a 180 grain hollow pointed pill. That's 1,600 feet per second. No wonder to knock a deer on its ass, huh? Well, that's it for today, folks. Like I said, nothing special, just something simple. Hope you had fun. I had fun doing it. Nice pretty day out here this morning. We got lucky. Been hotter than hell up here in central Oklahoma, but we got lucky yesterday and today, so it's gonna get hot again. But I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back out to see me again, and hopefully pretty soon I'll come up with something different, and I'll see you good folks somewhere at downrange. Bye.